Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something, well, really fundamental, isn't it? Friendship. We're going to explore why friends are so special, what they really do for us.
Exactly. It's such a vital connection. And the sources we looked at, they offer some really lovely ideas about, why friends make life genuinely better. We're not just asking what friends are, but why they matter so deeply.
Okay, so let's start there. What do friends actually do for us? The basics seem clear, right? Friends make us happy. They help us out when we're feeling a bit down.
Mm-hmm. That emotional support.
Yeah, and they play with us, talk to us, share what they're thinking.
That interaction piece is huge.
And if we have problems, friends are the ones who, well, hopefully listen and try to help figure things out.
They provide that safe space,
And maybe most importantly, they make sure we don't feel, alone.
which is fundamental. But what's also fascinating and maybe less obvious is how much friends actually teach us.
Oh, interesting. Teach us what?
Well, think about it. Through friendship, we learn really core skills, like how to share things, how to be kind, how to genuinely say sorry when we mess up.
Right, those crucial social lessons.
Exactly. And also, how to care about someone else's feelings, not just our own. A good friend, the sources say, really understands you, and they stick with you through the good times and, importantly, the bad times, too.
The loyalty aspect.
Yeah.
Okay, so these connections are clearly vital. Where do we actually find these kinds of friends?
Well, often it starts young, doesn't it?
School, yeah. Or maybe the park, places like that.
Definitely. School, the park, maybe just people in your neighborhood, those shared spaces.
Right, proximity helps.
It does. But this naturally leads to another really important question. If we find potential friends, how do we actually make good friends and, crucially, keep them?
Yeah, yes. Being a good friend yourself.
Hmm.
What does that involve?
The advice is quite clear, actually. We need to be honest. We need to be kind, generally friendly, approachable.
Makes sense. What about things to avoid?
Well, obviously, fighting or using, nasty words, that pushes people away.
Of course. Kindness goes a long way.
It really does. Sometimes just a simple smile or a kind word, that can be enough to start things off. It opens the door.
So we've talked about support, learning how to make friends, but let's get back to the feeling. Why is all this friendship stuff, why is it so important?
Well, fundamentally, friends make life more fun.
They do. Laughing together, just enjoying time together.
Absolutely, but it's also deeper than just fun, isn't it?
How so?
It's about feeling safe and feeling loved, or at least liked and accepted for who you are.
That sense of security.
Precisely. With friends, you feel like you belong, you can be yourself, and you're valued. That's incredibly powerful for our well-being.
Yeah, that feeling of being understood and accepted.
So, wrapping it all up, what we're seeing is that friendship isn't just nice to have. It genuinely makes our lives happier. It helps us learn really important life skills, and it provides that essential feeling of safety and belonging. It's a cornerstone, really.
So, thinking about all this, what does it mean for you listening right now? Maybe it's a chance to think about your own friends, or perhaps how you can be a good friend back to them. Remember that sometimes just a small act of kindness, a bit of understanding, it can make a huge difference in making and keeping those connections strong. Everyone really does have that capacity to be a good friend. Something to think about.